Welcome to another episode of Chasing the Wind. I'm Pastor Mark. Got a thought on my mind that the Holy Spirit has brought to my attention this week. I want to talk to you today about spinning plates. You probably have seen on the old, remember the old, I might be dating myself here a little bit, but hey, I do that a lot, don't I? You'd see a variety of show or something, or you'd go to a circus or something. You'd see the guy he has the little rods and he gets the plates spinning. And they're plates that can break, and he puts them up there. I always thought it was cool when one of them would fall and break. He just put another one up there. It didn't bother him at all. He'd just laugh it off. You know, how many of us need to learn that, right? So anyway, and I just triggered myself by saying right. So anyway, scratch that one. I'm having all sorts of fun this morning. But he's got this plate spinning. He gets them all spinning. And then, he gets down. He's got like the eighth plate spinning. Oh, the other one's it's really wobbling. He goes down there and he gets it going again. He gets spinning. By that time, the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. And he keeps doing this. And you're just waiting. I don't know about you, but I just can't wait to see one of those plates crash. And we use that analogy sometimes to talk about how busy our lives are. I got a friend whose voicemail says, "Hey, life's really crazy right now. Why do we think that our lives have to be crazy? It's like a badge for us. Oh, I got my little Boy Scout badge here, whatever, I'm so busy. I got things going. There's times I don't want to be busy. I want to just take a moment and breathe. But, I remember going back in the days when I went to the gym, I quit going because I reached all my fitness goals. You'll get that in a minute, by the way. But I remember going in one day and I had to scan my card. And this lady goes, and I knew she came to the gym because I'd seen her sometimes down there. She goes, oh, can you let me in? She goes, I'm a mom. I'm like, what's that got to do with the price of tea in China, as my mom used to say? So you're a mom. I'm a pastor. You don't think I'm busy? But, give me a break. I'm not a mom, but I'm still busy. We take pride in being busy. It's like there's this thought that if we're not busy, then there must be something wrong. We're doing something wrong. And we spin these plates, and then we gripe about all the plates that are spinning. And you know what? I'm going to suggest you sometimes the plates need to fall. Sometimes we just need to let the plates fall. Because some of the plates we're spinning aren't our plates. They're not our circuits. It's not our monkeys. But we take everything on. As a pastor, I get people all the time, Pastor, there's all these things going on. I'm like, but most of these things you're telling me about aren't your problem. And I'm sure not going to make them my problem. I got enough. I got my own I got to deal with. I'll pray with you about your problem, but I always tell people, I'll jump into your junk pile with you, but I'm not going to go in alone. What are you going to do about it? And people say, Pastor, I got the, okay, what are you going to do? But what do you mean, what am I going to do? I'm telling you, I'm not going to do anything about it. You got to do something about it. Sometimes, folks, we need to let the plates fall. So I'm just going to talk about this for a bit. This is where the Lord's leading me with this. So you got Moses leading all those raggle-taggle gypsies across, gypsy band, whatever, that's an old Irish song, by the way. These raggle-taggle people who are just, oh my goodness, he's trying to lead these people through the desert and everything else. And then they're out there and Moses is trying to do everything himself. And here comes his father-in-law. And his father-in-law says, man, I see all the good stuff you're trying to do here, but it ain't working. It ain't going to work. You got to get some help. Get organized, man. You can tell right now that Moses was an idea person. He was not an organizer. You've been around. I can get ideas. I need people around me who can put things together sometimes. And here's the thing. Letting a plate fall it isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing because maybe it wasn't your plate. How many of you are spinning someone else's plates? Because you feel like you got to take care of it for them. It's not my job to fix your stuff. I'll help you with your stuff. But ultimately, you need to find somebody who can help you. My wife is a counselor. People come to her because they need some help. She didn't fix it for him. When I had a counselor, I was going to my counselor. He wouldn't fix it for me. He'd say, here's some things. He'd coach me through the process. Sometimes we need to let some plates fall. I will tell you, as I'm getting older, there's this weird thing going on in me as I'm getting older. I'm realizing there's some things that I'm realizing are not as important as I thought they were. You know, like when the flower bed needs to be weeded. Huh. Maybe that's not a weed after all. Maybe it's got a little flower on. It's supposed to be pretty, and I just need to let it go there and look, and I'll take it out later. I'm sitting here. We're into fall now, and I'm sitting here. You know, I got a couple posts on my front porch, and I'm like, oh, I need to get those things painted before winter. And you know, and I want to get them painted. Don't get me wrong. But there's a part of me that says if there's something more important that comes up, I guess they'll wait till spring. And we'll just, you know, here's the thing. If a post rots 20 years from now, probably I'm going to be dead anyway. I don't know, maybe I will, but 20 years from now, I ain't going to worry about that post. You picking up what I'm laying down? And I may put, you know what? They have more posts at the store. I could just go get another one, couldn't I? I could get one of those plastic ones or whatever they are and put on there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, folks, we're spinning plates that aren't ours to spin, and that we're not going to really be able to do much with anyway. So maybe we need to let that plate fall and break. And that's, you know, it's just a plate. It's just a plate. You can go get another one. They have a bunch of them at the store. Or better still, use paper plates or those styrofoam ones. They don't break. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wash them. You know, you don't have to put them on the kitchen floor for the dog to lick them off and then put them in the cabinet when you're done. My wife would, don't say that, people believe you. We don't do that at my house. Andrew's sitting here looking like, hey, I'm not coming to your house to eat, not unless I wash the plate first. Folks, give me something to chew on there. Are there some things that you need to let go of? There's certainly all those plates. Say, God, there's some things going on today that I really need your help with. They're plates I can't let fall. Would you help me know how to manage them so that I can do it well and do what you want me to do? So I'm going to leave it right there. Wind chasers, keep chasing the wind because the wind is chasing you. Until next time, I'm Pastor Mark. Grace and peace.